again, children. Welcome back to the EYFS at Home Polar Animals Day. Lammy and Flossie are so excited to find out a little bit more about their friend Bex and where she lives and maybe some interesting facts about her. So Bex is a penguin, and as we showed you before on the map, let's just go back to our map. The South Pole or Antarctica, that is where penguins live. And this map here on this side of the page, that is a map of Antarctica. Okay, so that is where Bex would live. If she was going to be living by herself in the wild, that's where she would live. It's very cold, it's very, very icy. So let's just have a quick look at some of the other things that you might see there. If you went, you might see some whales, okay, some blue whales or some killer whales. You'd see lots of birds. You might see some walrus. And you definitely see lots of penguins. We're going to find out about how many types of penguin there are. And as I said before, you might see some research scientists who are trying to find out a lot more they can about the snow and the ice in the South Pole. Okay, so now let's have a look at our facts about penguins. Okay, here we go. Now, penguins are birds, you can see. They've got these sort of flipper-like wing things, but they cannot fly. Okay, penguins, they can't fly. That's our first fact. They only live in the southern hemisphere. Remember that South Pole area. So they don't live at the top, they live at the bottom of the earth in the southern hemisphere. Guess how many types of penguin there are, children? Do you want to have a guess? Tell your grown-up now how many types of penguin you think there might be. Are you ready? 17! So that's 10 fingers plus 7 more, 17 types of penguin. That's amazing, isn't it? But only the emperor penguin, it's these penguins here, only the emperor penguins have their young on Antarctica. All the other penguins, they go off to other places, sort of around South Argentina, Galapagos, near Australia, and they have their young there. But the emperor penguins have their young in Antarctica themselves. And this is something really interesting about the emperor penguins. It's the daddy penguin who looks after the eggs. So mummy penguin gives birth to the egg, she lays the egg, and then daddy penguin pops the egg under his feet and he keeps it warm on top of his feet, and he keeps it warm while the mummy penguin goes out and catches fish to bring back for them to eat. And they're the only penguins who do that. In all the other penguins, the mummies and the daddies take it in turns to look after the eggs. But the emperor's the only one with the daddy does all the looking after. Okay, and they eat mostly fish. Okay, so they're my 5 top things that I've just told you about penguins. Okay, they can't fly. They only live in the southern hemisphere. There are 17 types of penguin. The emperor penguins are the only ones who have their young in Antarctica, and the daddy looks after them, and they eat mostly fish. So they're my 5 top things that I found out about penguins. So what I'd like you to do now, I would like you to go away and see if you can find out any other information about penguins. You might want to find out more about emperor penguins like Bex, or you might want to find out about some of the other types of penguins. I'll leave it up to you. But if you find out something really interesting, will you let us know? Will you let us know at EYFS at Home? We'd love to hear what you found out about them. And we'll see you soon when we're going to find out about Boo, our polar bear. See you shortly, children.